I have not even tried kicking it out yet, so we're gonna take it easy. This car, when I bought it, it has cut knuckles, and I don't even know who put this angle kit on, but it's kind of like a garage shop angle kit. And so I went ahead and bought all PBM stuff. I have PBM on the 240. Keith has PBM on his BRZ and really likes it, so we're gonna put it on this car. I wanna be able to adjust caster on here. There's not enough caster for the feel that I want in the steering wheel. And so I'm looking forward to being able to adjust caster, and then I want to experiment a little bit more with Ackerman. And before I take this off, I do want to put it on some turn plates and just see how much Ackerman it actually has, because I have the feeling there's probably more Ackerman than I would want, but we're gonna find out.
That's good. And same, it's like 10.5.
So I guess the caster is more like the bigger benefit I'm gonna get here, because I thought there was gonna be a lot more Ackerman than there is, but.
Pump it, Daddy.
We got the modifications done to the steering rack and the cross member, so it's time to start putting it back together. Time for the fun part.
Talk with your chest.
All right, that's in the video, dude. You should put that in there.
So when you're putting new arms on a car, a good starting point is to measure your stock arms and then put your new arms at the same length. So I just like to measure center to center. It doesn't have to be an exact science, but it just gets you in the ballpark. And then the other thing to take note, when you have these turnbuckles on here, you want to make sure that you collapse the arm all the way so this turnbuckle is going to be centered, and then move it out from there. You don't want to do one half at a time, because if it's uneven and you're on your you're doing your alignment later on the car, one side can bottom out before the other, and then you lose out on some of your adjustment range. So don't do that, because if you run into that problem, the only way to fix it is to remove this end of the arm, and it's a pain, so don't do that.
Can't see shit caliper in the way, but yeah, your wheel well looks so It's a drift car. This headlight looks pretty bad in the shot, bro. The fender. Everything in this shot's
We're just finishing up putting the angle kit on right now. We're wrapping up the alignment. We use this for the camber and caster, which we are running 4.5 degrees camber in the front and 6.2 degrees of caster. We're using the string method to do the tail right now, and it's getting really late, so we're going to try to wrap this up pretty quick. But if you want me to make another video on how we're doing our alignments here, just drop a comment and let me know.
Bye.
Doing first test drive with the new angle kit. I think I'm using the Ackerman plates with the number 4 on it. If I remember correct, it's either the 3 or the 4. I have not even tried kicking it out yet, so we're gonna take it easy. Curious to see how the extra caster feels on here. That's what I'm most excited about. So steering felt a lot heavier than I was hoping for, but the transition feels better. Also, my handbrake locked on that entry. So when it's counter steered this way and I'm trying to turn back, it's real heavy. And I don't know if that's just the caster or if I need to make another adjustment on it. And maybe I'm just not used to it either. I will say overall the car does feel better though. Check engine light. Every single drift event that thing will come on, it will be on the entire day and about half of the next day of driving normal, and it goes away. I have no idea why, but it's what it does. Runs fine the whole time, but it always gets upset. Close.
You slowed down so much right there.
I mean, that's just the way the car drives. I saw you come up like right at my door and I just punched it like because you were coming up on me. So I hit it and just got out of your way.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. Season opener. I'm going to leave the car set up the way it is for today. I think it might need to have a little bit of caster pulled out of it because the steering is really heavy on the bank, but I don't know if it's just because it's the bank, so I'm going to leave it the way it is for today and for next week at US Air, and I'm going to see how it drives there. But if it has the same issue, I might pull half a degree or a full degree of caster out of it and see if that helps. I told Matt Hankmeyer I was going to drive with him today, so we're going to drive with him and a few other people.
It's all right.
My bad.
No big deal. Were you just like on my inside still?
Yeah, I was on the last hairpin and like I was right on you, and then I didn't give you room, and you just had to.
That's all right. I mean, at least that corner's already damaged, so that's good.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it sounded.
No, like it was a loud crunch, but that's all right.
All right, so we're back home, and that was an awesome way to start off the season. The driving was great. The event ran really well. The car did really well too. I think I am going to actually pull a little caster out before next week. I was talking about it with Keith, and when I drove this morning, I did notice that the heavy steering was closer to lock. I almost wonder if it's kind of binding up from having as much caster as it does. Even though the car feels really great outside of that, I think it's probably going to be the right move. I'm really looking forward to next weekend at US Air and see how the car does there and try to get a little bit more driving in. But that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.